then I think the natural and organic question that people would ask, these early Christians who are Jews themselves, is, okay, we have the covenant, where are the books? Because the Old Testament was a story in search of a conclusion. Because there was this idea that you have these, well, there are 39 books in our Old Testament, a Protestant Old Testament. They're the same books in a Jewish, it's called a Tanakh, the Torah, the Nevi'im, and the Ketuvim.
Right.
The same number of books, but they put them in a different order. So,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah, so they have the same number of books as the Jewish alphabet, as the Hebrew alphabet. And so they do things like they group all the prophets together, whereas the Christians divided them up. We have 1st and 2nd Chronicles, 1st and 2nd Kings. The Jews just have Chronicles and Kings.
Got it.
And so if you were to go out and you were to buy a Hebrew copy of what would be the Hebrew scriptures, what we would call the Old Testament, they would call the Tanakh. The last book in that Bible is going to be Chronicles, whereas the last book in the Christian Bible is going to be Malachi. And the reason for that is we've organized it more or less chronologically. He's the last prophet, whereas the Jews had this idea that they ended the book with the Davidic reign and the expectation that someone would come and fulfill that.
Yeah.
The Messiah is coming.
Yeah.
And so, interestingly enough, the only 2 books in the Bible that start with a genealogy are Chronicles and Matthew. And I think the reason for that is because I believe, and I'm not alone here, there's an idea within biblical scholarship. Matthew knows that he's writing one of these documents that would have been considered the graphe, the writing as part of the scripture that would have been included within the scriptures that followed up the covenant. And so where does he start? He starts where the Bible that he has leaves off. It starts with the Davidic expectation, tracing Jesus back in that lineage. And so we see this cultural expectation. So even though we kind of have this idea that somebody somewhere got together and voted on books or tried to reach some consensus about books.